guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen, and if you are new here, I make videos about motherhood and lifestyle. And today I wanted to share with you what my toddler, which is crazy, he just turned 1, so I'm still getting used to saying toddler, eats in a day. So I wanted to share that with you. Yeah, so if you have not yet subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It is free, so, and hit the bell notification button so you get a notification every time I post a new video. All right, let's get into it. Guys, so for breakfast today we have a cinnamon waffle, some cut up strawberries, and some peach yogurt. So sometimes I put the yogurt in his plate, and then sometimes I just feed him with a spoon right out of the yogurt container. But I've been experimenting and putting it in his plate to see if he wants to eat it that way and kind of just explore with the yogurt, and he seems to be into that lately. But yeah, so this is kind of a typical breakfast for Mac. It's very easy to it's very easy and quick to make. So yeah, what do you think, buddy?
Oh, yum yum.
What are you eating? Yum yum. Can I have some? Can I have some? Yum, 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 Henry, no. Get out. All right, so for lunch, we're having pesto pasta, some broccoli, some grilled chicken, and a little bit of tzatziki, and some smashed blueberries. So I just cut up everything really, really small. He just started really getting into broccoli, and I just tried pesto the other day. Henry. No. Henry, no. Anyway, so yeah, what do you think, my love? Yum, 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 yum. So yeah, we tried pesto the other day. I put it on some rotini, and he surprisingly was really into it. So we have some leftovers. So I generally for lunch do like leftovers from the night before. Henry. And yeah, that's what we usually do for lunch if we are. But yeah, that's usually what we do for lunch. All right. Yum, yum. Are you excited for lunch? Henry's excited. Okay. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Oh. What do you think, huh? So for dinner, we have spinach bites, which are from the brand Dr. Prager's. They have spinach bites, broccoli bites. Mac really likes them. So we have those, and then we have a little bit more of that pesto pasta we had for Henry. Nope. My dog. Henry. That we had at lunch, which Mac really was into, so I thought I'd give him a little bit more. And then we also have some hummus. So Mac loves hummus, just the classic tahini hummus that we haven't tried any like additional flavors, but we will try to. There we go. You having some hummus? So yeah, so that is dinner tonight. I try to make sure that I cut everything up into small pieces and no. And keep the dog away from the food. Henry, that's not your food. What do you think there, Mackie? Yum, 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 yum. Can I have some? Can I have some? Can Mama have some? No. Oh. What's Henry doing? So yeah. So that is what we are having for dinner tonight. Henry. And all right. Say bye-bye. All right, guys. So that is like a typical like breakfast, lunch, dinner situation that we do. It also varies. So sometimes we don't use his plate. Oftentimes we don't use his plate. Sometimes it gets really messy. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes he doesn't eat any of it, and sometimes he eats all of the food. So it really varies. And I just wanted to say too that switching to finger food for me and with my baby was difficult. So I was also working full time at the time and taking care of a baby. So my like stress level was like to the max. And so I think that adding just like this whole nother thing to my plate was like very overwhelming, and it's very different than just giving your baby like pureed food. Even if you make your own purees, which I did from time to time, that this was more like you had to really think about what you wanted to do for meals, and as the more you do it, the easier it gets, and you figure out tips and tricks how to do it. But I remember going through it, and the transition was very hard. I remember saying to my husband, I was like, I feel like I'm failing at this. And he was like, what? And I was like, I just am having a really hard time. Just like every time it, like, in the morning or whatever, I'd be like, oh my God, like, what am I going to feed him? And, you kind of go through this, I think, like this learning period of like, you don't have to make this elaborate meal for each meal. And, sometimes you just have, and sometimes you just have pasta, or sometimes you figure out what you can buy, what vegetables you can buy frozen, and then make ahead. And there are a lot of different things that I sort of learned along the way. And I feel like myself and Mac went through this process of him learning how to eat finger foods, and me learning how to sort of prepare them without kind of spending so much time doing it. And yeah. I definitely would say that the more you delve into the finger food period of time, it gets way easier. And it's actually like a super fun time because he is exploring different foods and flavors, and you get So the more that you do it, the easier it will get. I would say if you are just starting to switch to this period of time where they are starting finger foods, hang in there. It will get easier. You'll figure out what works for your baby and for you, and what type of what you can plan ahead, what you can make for dinner for yourself, and then use the next day for leftovers. Little things like that for your baby or your toddler. So those are things that I learned along the way. But yeah, so let me know in the comments down below what your experience was like switching from purees to finger foods. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave me a comment, hit the bell notification button to get a notification every time I post a new video. And yeah, alright, well thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video.
We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music.